Hey, hey.
Hi. Here we are again,
Yes.
doing a rapid recap of our favorite Real Housewives of Johannesburg, Season 1, Episode 7, Still Water Run Deep. Um, yes, this was a jam-packed episode. I'm going to
I'll
do
say all.
a brief summary. Um, but this was a doozy. What did you think?
I was just like, this is a lot, but it was so entertaining though.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so as quickly as I can, Madam invites all of the ladies to do a spa weekend. Um, when they get there, Madame tells the other ladies that Lendy's brother has passed away, but to not say anything about it because she wants Lendy to really enjoy her time there. Um, there is a meltdown over the room situation, as happens in every housewife franchise.
Hmm.
Um, Madame has created like a lot of different activities throughout the weekend. The first thing that they have is a pajama party with Madame. Then they have a pedicure session. Um, At the pedicure session, Madame offers to do a makeover for Lendy because she misunderstood the dress code. So
Hmm.
that's an issue, all of it in itself.
Hmm.
We have a conversation with Lendy and Madame at the cabana. And then there is a poolside lunch where a lot of stuff happens.
Right.
So that's as condensed as I could get it. What do you want to dig into first?
I like with these. Let's just start the beginning and go
Mhm.
through.
Okay, I thought it was a great idea that Madame wanted to do this spa weekend, and the name of the place is Fair Lawns Boutique Hotel and Spa, and I think it's in Sandtown City. I'm
That's
not
what
sure.
that's what I thought I heard too.
Yeah. But yet the place is beautiful. The rooms like
Hmm.
are individually have their own decor, and then of course Madame's staying in the big villa.
Hmm.
So it's pretty cool. All the ladies come. Um, and she has a weekend planned out of games, bonding, just all the women being together and getting to
Hmm.
know one another, which I think is a really nice thought.
I love the idea. Like you get to spend a weekend together in like a cool like hotel, your own. I mean, here's the thing: your own room, your
Mm-hmm.
own room. You're not sharing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that's really cool. And you get to chill, hang out, and let loose. I'm like, it was a great idea.
And the key distribution was fair. She fanned out all the key cards and everyone picked at
And,
random.
and was it me or if I'm recalling, Crystal picked first?
I think so. I think so. Hmm.
And it's interesting that the person who picked first is the person who's unhappy with their room.
But why is she unhappy about a red room with a Chinese, or as Patricia from Southern Charm would say, chinoisie decor theme? I thought the room was nice.
It was just red is not her color.
She's not wearing it. She's only sleeping there and taking a bath. Like you're not living
Right.
like in the room 24/7 locked in against your will. Uh, okay. I think she just wanted to be difficult.
Yeah, that's Crystal.
Yes. So then, that just rolls and steamrolls on until we get over to the villa. And of course, Crystal thinks she deserves the villa, but
Hmm.
um, Madame says, I've invited them here. I have paid for their rooms. If one of my guests does not like her room, I have to make the adjustment. So she tells Mercy to move into her villa in the spare room. Cristal can leave the red room and go into Mercy's hotel room. And
Hmm.
when Madame's friend arrives later, she can just bunk with her, and she's hoping that her friend's okay with that.
Right. I
Um,
really love that.
yeah, and she is hoping to get her money back on the red room from the
I'm not mad at her for
hotel.
that. I'm not mad at her for that.
Do you notice that Madame counts every cent?
Hmm.
Everything boils down to money with her. I
Hmm.
love it.
She's not playing.
Um, she isn't. So that disaster is solved pretty handily by Madame, and I must say she's a really wonderful host.
Right.
Um, we
And she
do
made a
have
good
to,
point. She
yes.
made a good point about her staying in the
Mm-hmm.
villa. She's like, look, I'm in the villa because I'm the host and I have
Mm-hmm.
to have a place to host these
Yeah.
ladies. So it makes sense that I'm in the villa. I'm like, absolutely correct. You're the host. So all the gatherings should happen in your dwelling. And you can't have all the ladies every like both nights doing things in your hotel room. That makes no sense. So I thought the villa was perfect and her explanation was on
Mm-hmm.
point.
But Landy was like, "You were invited here. Be quiet. Be grateful. Someone extended a room to you to stay in.
Hmm.
Just take it and be grateful." And Lendy does have a point.
A very good point.
You know, you're the guest. You don't want to upset your host who's doing all of this for you over a color. Oh my God. So I think both of them had a point and everything was handled nicely.
Very well.
Let's see. So yeah. So Lendy's in her room and Madame is with the other girls, and she does relay to them the sad news about Lendy's brother passing, but she says, "Do not bring it up to Lendy. I want this to be a nice getaway for her. We are, I gave you the dress code. We have all of these
Hmm.
activities that we're doing, and each activity, I guess, has a dress code, which we find out about." Um, Lendy must be really distraught because she thought that they were going camping, like with tents and
Hmm.
sleeping bags, and not what Madame had in mind.
Right. I guess the only thing that I guess one of the activities was a boot camp, and that's all
Yes.
Lindy saw was boot camp. And she's, oh, okay.
Yeah. Poor Lendy. She's just such an airhead, but she's lovable. I think she doesn't mean any harm. But she
She
doesn't pay
doesn't.
attention all the time.
No, she doesn't.
She's too cute. Okay, so we go through that, and the first night, oh wait, the latecomer is Nalidi. And it's
Hmm.
because she has to get she's a law student, she has to get an assignment in. She told Madame that she was going to be late and why, and Madame is fine with that. Everyone else is there.
Madame,
Um,
if you know, Madame is all about money and protocol.
mhm,
She's
yeah.
very like she has her views like she's very into like how things are done, like how you do them, like how they should be done, blah blah blah. And then she's
Mhm,
also about her money. So I can definitely see in her trip, like she sent out. I guess she sent out an invitation. Here's the dress code, like because remember she felt there was, they went somewhere there was a dress code and she felt kind of out of place and uncomfortable and she never want and she felt like no one should ever feel that way. So I like the fact that she took the due diligence to let know like,
mhm,
hey, these are the activities. Please, these are the clothing you should wear. I appreciate
mhm.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, they start talking to Burnett, um, and saying that she looks stressed and like the weekend could be a benefit for her, because she is planning the second wedding.
Hmm.
Um, and even with a planner, it's still a lot. But
Hmm.
then Merci is like, why have two weddings? Just do one. She thinks that the traditional wedding that Burnett has already had is a real wedding. It's
Hmm.
enough. Why go through the hassle of the second wedding? And Burnett's kind of insulted. She's like, she knows good and goddamn well why.
That was hilarious.
Mm,
The next was like, when she said like, let me talk to someone who actually is married. I'm like, well,
yes.
I'm like, oops.
Yes. But I'm thinking like based on what she said so far, the traditional wedding is just that, the traditional wedding. And the they call it a white wedding, but that's
Mhm.
the legal wedding, like where you
Mhm.
file the paperwork. So technically, she and her fiance slash almost husband are still living apart, and they won't live together until they have the legal ceremony, which is
Mhm.
this next wedding ceremony that's coming
Right.
up. So again, Mercy should know that.
That's why I was thinking. Like, isn't this like what all people do? Like, um, in your culture, don't they all have two weddings? That's the way I took it from the
Hmm.
very beginning. Like, this is
Yeah,
something that everyone does.
yeah. So I it was just very strange. I think Mercy is just trying to find any way to pick at Brunette based on what we found out last week.
Right.
You know, she's looking to dig. Um, but you know, you go and do you, Mercy. Let's see.
This is why children should not try to be friends with their
Their
parents'
mom's
friends,
friends. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I feel like if you think you've grown enough to speak to me the way you're speaking to me, you've grown up for me to handle you the way I need to handle you.
Hmm.
And
But
if your
I
mom
don't
want to give
even
off, and if your mom want to get involved, she can get this work too.
true, but I don't even think Brunette really acknowledges her as someone on her or Madame's level to even address. Like if it was Madame, she would address Madame. But I
Mhm.
think she finds Mercy almost irrelevant, like a little fly. Shoot.
I kind of like, okay, so now, I'm glad it's not just me. I kind of got that same. I'm like, you're not really even addressing the issue. You just like
No.
there, like, okay,
And it's that comment that you mentioned. I'm going to talk to somebody who's actually married. Like that was the biggest blow off I've ever seen in a long time. And it told me, I don't even consider you my peer.
right, exactly.
So,
You're my friend's daughter, and that's as
yeah.
far as it goes. Which is, again, going back to what I said earlier. Like, this is why children should not be trying to be friends with their parents' friends, because
Hmm.
the moment you say something online, okay, you was grown up to say that. I'm now you're gonna be grown up to take what I got to give to you.
Yeah. It's a final, and Naliti brought this up as well. With regards to Merci, she goes, I've never been friends with a daughter mother combination.
Hmm.
I don't know how to walk this line with the two of them,
Right.
you know? So I guess Brunette's going through the same thing. Madame also brings up something else in the room with these ladies. They start talking about Cristal and how it seems like she introduced all of her ex-boyfriends to her husband.
That was so weird. They all came over. I was like, yep, I'm done.
What was the point of that?
I like, I don't get it.
Do you
I
think
thought
that
it
was
was
another
dumb.
lie? Because there's been so many lies. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
But right. I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, it could be true because the way she talks about her other ex that she's still in love with. So
I
if
think
you're
that's a lie.
so, uh, I just don't know with her. I'm like, you just are extremely dismissive and disrespectful of your husband. So you know what? I'm with you a little bit. I'm like, I need some footage.
Is it bad that I question everything regarding to her as to whether it's true or not? Everything
No,
just seems so full of fantasy. It's just
or
hard.
or extremely exaggerated.
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah.
bringing all of her boyfriends, maybe only one showed up. You know what I mean? With her, there's like a grain. There's always some truth, but it's so over exaggerated that you look at it as a lie. So
Well,
you're
here's
not
the
wrong
thing.
in your assessment.
I would give up to 4, and here's why. I stood in a wedding for a family member, and I was part of the bridal party. Sorry, stood in a wedding. That doesn't make sense to most people, but yeah, I was part of the bridal party for a family member. And while we were at the altar standing up and prayers are going on everything, someone leans over to me and says, the groom has 4 of his girlfriends in the audience. And I turned
Wow.
around and I was like, "Are you serious?" And they said girlfriends, not ex,
Not ex.
girlfriends. No,
I was waiting for the ex part. I'm like, you said girlfriend. I was like, okay.
girlfriends.
Wow.
And I was like, "Nuh-uh." And she's like, "Shut up." And I said it that loud in the church. I was in my
Wow.
20s. I had no polish.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But oh yeah, 20s. I don't hold. Like, when you're in your 20s, I really don't hold too much against you.
Yeah, but again, they did not say X, and they said that to me. So my first response, "Nuh-uh."
Right.
Yeah. I think my mother almost threw her shoe at me or something. It was a pretty exciting wedding and reception, to say the least. But I digress.
Wow.
So I'll allow up to 4. Um, okay, so they get over to the villa, they do the solution with the rooms.
Hmm.
That's great. We get to Lindy, and Madame addresses her about her attire.
Hmm.
And that's when we hear Lindy says, "But I thought we were going camping."
That was hilarious. I love Lindy.
I love her
We don't
too.
we don't see her much, but I like her so much. Like a, she's like that breath of fresh air for the group. You
She's
know
the
what I mean?
comedic relief. She's the comedic
There we
relief.
go.
And then at times, like when she was giving her explanation why Christelle should have just stayed in the room and not say anything because we are a guest, she also comes in with moments of clarity that are needed. Because just when you think she real stupid, she pops up and she says something and she go, "Wait, where'd that come from?"
And
You
she's very
know?
straightforward, which I enjoy about her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, so okay, so ah then we get to the pajama party. Now at the pajama party, Madame again says it's a pajama party. But Madame's version of a pajama party is supposed to be like lingerie.
Right. I saw that.
And people showed up in PJs.
Right.
And the lady finally got there and she explained herself. But Madame is quite fine with her being late. She's
Mhm.
there. I think she was more perturbed about her pajamas as opposed to
Right.
wearing lingerie. She has cute little star headbands for them. They're doing karaoke. Of course, Christelle got to be first to go up there and sling that cat.
Oof. Oof. Whole thing. But she tries though. I'm going.
Somebody got to be first.
Yes.
Let's leave it at somebody got to be first.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lady got up, and the lady has some pipes.
She does. I was like, but which explains the studio session scene where she was giving like little critiques. I'm
I
like,
thought I,
oh,
I thought it was just because she was married to a DJ and like she has a good ear for the music and blah blah blah. But she could
mhm.
sing, and I feel
Right,
like she's probably dabbled in it before.
probably.
I like her though. Um, of course, no scene can go by without Cristal trying to ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to the conversation on the couch.
Mm-mm.
And Madame wants everybody to, go around and talk a little bit about themselves. And she leads it off first. And she was talking about how um, she got pregnant early.
Mm-hmm.
And Mercy's dad just did not play a role. But that was okay with her. She eventually got married. But then when that marriage ended, she lost everything and she had to rebuild on her own from the start, from fresh. And it shows you that she is a woman that's been hardened by life. She has never been kept down. She's always found a way to keep moving and going forward, if it's to be successful in her business, to raise her child on her own. Like, she's never needed anybody else. And she has proven that you can come from nothing to something several times over. And you see the strength in Madame. And I appreciated her for sharing that.
You could just tell like she's lived, like you could, how can I put this? You can tell she's lived.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean. Like she's gone through
Mm-hmm.
things, and I always wonder like, what did you go through? Like, where's Mercy's dad? Like, how did you get here? Like, you don't seem like someone who was spoiled and all that stuff. And now to hear like what she went through, I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
get it now. Like,
Yeah.
she got pregnant early. She finished her education.
Mm-hmm.
She got married. She got divorced. She raised her
Mm-hmm.
child on her own. I mean, like that just says a lot about her, and like I can see why she is the way she is. Like you
Mm-hmm.
knew there was something there, but
Yeah.
we just like you just really want to know like what was there, and like to hear it, and like I'm like awesome, great job.
Mm-hmm.
But what I
And
wish, the only thing I
mhm.
do wish though, I wish Mercy had some of that, or some more of that.
I think Madame has probably sheltered her
Yeah, to
to
protect her, of
protect
course.
her from what Madame had to go through. And
Right.
that's why Mercy is the way how she is.
Oh yeah, I mean I get that totally,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like I would just wish Mercy had a little bit of that because I like Mercy a lot, but I think she could be more than what she is right now. I
Mm-hmm.
really think she
Mm-hmm.
could be like a powerhouse like her mom. And
Mm-hmm.
like if I were her, I would be trying to work with my mom and see what she does and like learn the ins and outs of business. And then that way when she can do something on her own and not just
Mm-hmm.
be Madame's daughter. So when I think of her, I think of Madame's daughter, not Mercy, which
Yeah.
is which is a problem. You need to carve out your own identity.
That's true. Because you see this vegan thing that she keeps on ramming down our throats. Instead of just hosting all of these parties to celebrate your first anniversary of veganism, why don't you become a vegan chef? Why don't you do a vegan catering company that's an offshoot of
Hmm.
your mother's catering company,
Right.
and push that as an
Collab,
alternative lifestyle throughout the country?
maybe
Things
collab,
like that.
chef, maybe you can collab with Chef Inti.
Yes.
You
Yes.
guys could do something. Maybe do, like bring her in as a partner. She
Mm-hmm.
can like you can go to school. She can help you, and then like, you guys do like a
Mm-hmm.
vegan cookbook.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Be
And
more Mercy's more than Madame's daughter.
yeah, and even if Madame financially backed it, it was something that she was doing on her own. You see what
Yeah,
I mean?
Madame would just be an investor.
Correct. But I think she's just sitting around riding her mom's coattails for
Hmm.
now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So during the session, she also comments on how everybody knows that she's Madame's only daughter, but she has older and younger siblings, like older brothers and younger sisters. I think she's
Hmm.
one of five.
Yeah.
Five? Whoa,
Exactly.
interesting.
I was
Yeah,
like, wow, Dad was busy.
he was. He was. Um, but yeah, they don't really go into if there's a relationship with her and her father. I'm tending to think not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but she seems okay with it. Um, Brunette comments that she finds it difficult to open up to these women because she feels that they will eventually use it against her in the future, so she doesn't trust them.
Right.
And how smart is she?
And she broke it down exactly right. She's like, you're talking to me about this person and this person, this person. She's like, what makes me so special that you're not talking about me when you're not around me? I'm like, exactly, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Mm-hmm.
job, Burnett.
So then Cristal says that she feels that some of the women have an issue with her. She considers herself the odd one out. She wants to get it through their fat heads. It has nothing to do with racism. Um, it's not her being a racist. It's just her sense of humor. And she
Mhm.
also says something that the other ladies were going to let gloss by, but Lindy, in one of those moments of clarity, said, "Did you hear her say that?" And she taps Madame. And Cristal repeats it, and Madame was like, "Oh, no, no, no,
Right. That was Christelle just for some reason, she just relishes being like the villain or whatever. It's just she just does the most inappropriate things. It's just no.
no." Yeah. She goes, "It is obvious. I'm the only white one here. We can see that."
Right, and then the Lindy comes through. She's like, my husband is white. I think
And
no, I think Madame started.
yeah,
Look, Lindy's husband is white.
the
The lady's
lady's dad.
father is white.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and she's like,
What are you trying to say?
hey, that's what I was thinking too. Like, but look, Lindy's married to a Dutch
Mm-hmm.
guy, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, he is
He's
Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah.
He's Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the lady's father, he's South African, but he's a white South African. I'm like, I'm just trying to confuse what you're trying to say. Are you trying to say that you surrounded yourself with a group of racists? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm like, is that what you're really trying to get at? I'm like, but yet you want to be friends with these people, but you think they're racist.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. No, I'm like, moving on.
They shut her down quickly, and
Mm-hmm.
the get to know you session was over.
It's over.
It was over.
I wanted to hear Burnett's story. I wanted to hear like the
Nalini,
ladies.
more Lendy. Lendy didn't even get a chance to really talk. Oh my
I was
god.
just like that got shit down. Like we're not even doing this anymore. I'm like, you know what, Crystal, you can stay home. Can't take you nowhere.
She ruins everything though. She
Everything.
does. Everything. So it's the next day. Cristal goes to Lindy's room to apologize about the rooms because what Cristal was trying to do was to force Lindy out of her blue room so that she could get the blue room. But
Right.
then when Lindy wouldn't do it, they took it to Madame, and Madame did the decision to move Merci out of her room.
Right.
And her real intentions to go to Lindy is to trying to get Lindy on her side. This is
That's
what she
all it is.
did with Nalidi the last time. And it failed miserably because Lindy don't like to stop talking.
Mhm.
And Lindy actually told her what her true feelings were. And she wasn't gonna have it.
It's funny, like Crystal, what we call him, the child,
Mhm,
um, kept trying to interrupt Lindy. Lindy's like, well, no, you asked me how I was feeling, and I'm telling you how I'm feeling. I'm like,
mhm.
you better, Lindy, good job. You better let her know.
Right. And then Cristal's response to her, well, if you're not going to be on my side, what's the point? Like
Right.
true colors.
Always.
You're not being racist. No, no, no. Okay, so she loses in that thing. So they all go to get pedicures with Madame down at the spa, and Lindy's outfit is the topic. Her hair with the red braids are
Mhm.
not up to snuff, and Madame says that her stylist and makeup artist are there,
That
and
was. I was like, wow.
and she's offering their services to Lendy, which I
Mhm.
is nice because I'm
It is nice.
sure Madame is tallying up how
Right.
much that's going to cost. And she's doing it because Lendy, her brother died. She's trying to be nice. She's trying to be a
Mhm.
good host.
She's trying to help Lindy improve her
Spruce
style.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, which is I think is cool. I think Madame never comes from a place of mean.
No.
She does come from a place of being helpful. It just comes off as kind of abrasive because it's like you really supposed because she says it straight out.
Hmm.
That's really what it is. So I get her a lot. I just like Madame.
But somehow Cristal gets involved in this because she says she's a
Image
stylist or
consult
something.
image
Image
consultant.
consultant. Yes. Now she should have known better to stay out of this because the last time she tried to dress Lendy for Brunette's first wedding didn't go down too well.
Mm-mm.
But they went, and
Yeah,
Lendy's not having it. Lendy's not too happy. She's feeling not singled out.
judge.
Yes,
Judged.
judged. She's feeling judged, but she takes it because Madame is her host and she'll go along with it.
She looked
Hmm.
good. I'm sorry. When
Yes.
she looked stunning in that blue dress with the hair up, makeup.
Mhm.
She looked really good. So hey,
But wait, when the makeup was first going on, I was a little worried because it was a little
thanks.
orange. It's a
Mhm.
little orange. But when she finally showed up to the tea party, everyone looked amazing. But
Mhm.
Madame looked aged down by about 20 years. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, who the hell is that? Who just walked in here?
Mhm.
She looks stunning.
Mhm.
I wonder if I have a picture of it. Because I couldn't believe how beautiful she looked. It was oof, oof. But yeah, and some of the people were missing from this tea party. Um,
Exactly. Burnett and the lady, if I recall.
so Burnett was doing something regarding her wedding or something like that, and the lady was school. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, I do have something. Okay, wait. I do have a tea party picture. This was so pretty. I have to show this. I hope you'll indulge me. Um, where is it? Share screen. This was so pretty. Look at them. Look. Let me see if I can make
Yeah.
this bigger. This was so gorge. Like
Mhm.
Madame looks so elegant, so elegant. And this is a lady. They did the best that they could with what
That's
they
Lindy.
had.
That's
Oh,
Lindy.
sorry. Yeah, Lindy. Sorry. But yeah, Madame was stunning. Stunning. Stunning.
Merci looked great. I
Hmm.
I like Cristal's look is very her. They all looked good, and the food looked good too. Let's not forget the food now.
Yeah. But I didn't see anybody eating.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, and yeah, so let me just end this. Stop screen. I had to throw that in. That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. So all right, so Madame is a little pissed off that everybody is not here,
Agreed. I'm with her on that.
but she is happy that everybody dressed.
Yes, and they looked good. So
Okay, so where are we now? Da, 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 da. We did the makeover. Okay, so I think oh, it's at the tea party. Cristal again starts talking about herself. But this is the first time that it sounded genuine. And Mercy made a comment and said she was wondering if it was Lydia talking and not Cristal.
I agree with that. I said the same thing in my head. I was like, this is genuine. Like this feels like you're not trying so hard. Like you're really putting yourself out there. And I kind of took this like I hope you understood like like you offended the ladies and all they want you to do is be real and be transparent and not be this crystal that you're putting out there. Because they all know your name is
Mhm.
Lydia. They all know your name is Lydia. So that's why they're calling you out on the BS. Because you know your name is Lydia. Just be
Yeah.
Lydia.
Yeah. I just like she was so much more palatable um when she wasn't like making up stuff, if that makes sense,
Right.
but I guess that's who she is and that's where she feels comfortable. But I preferred Lydia at the tea party as opposed to Cristal in every other scene.
Right.
Um, it's in at the tea party that Madame actually explains why she didn't want Merci to know her father.
I like that.
So
And I
that
understood
was
exactly where she's
nice.
coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Lendi also says that she has half siblings as well. She didn't know her father. She reconnected to him later in life, and shortly after reconnecting to him, she lost him.
hmm
So each of the ladies shares a personal insight into who they are and what has made them into the women that they are today, which I thought was really cool.
Love that. That was, that was like the best scene.
Oh, and the shocking part of this is Madame says that she's getting married before the end of next year. And Lindy asks her, "Where's the ring?"
Right. Don't count them chickens.
Oh my God. And at the end of the scene, Madame is grousing that she paid for 7 people and only 5 showed up. She's pissed. Where's her money?
Right. You have to run me them ducats for these plates that y'all didn't eat.
Okay, so the next scene is Madame out by a cabana, and Lindy comes up and says she's not been feeling well. She's she's having issues, stomach issues, runny belly, I
Hmm.
guess. And she's leaving early. She's so sorry, but she wants to go to her doctor. And Madame excuses her.
Hmm.
I'm sure she's trying to see how she could get back her money somehow for that.
Right.
But, she apologizes. And I think that's all that Madame needs to
Right.
satisfy her etiquette rules.
Exactly.
Okay. So then we go off to see the exercise portion of the boot camp. I guess this is the boot camp.
This is a boot camp.
Yes. So Madame arranges for a trainer to come and take the ladies through a series of exercises. Um, yeah, that was comical.
It was
I'm
funny
not
at the
going to
end.
touch it.
What they did, the little dance at the end, they was having so much fun. That was enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah. And Burnett attended this one,
Right.
this activity. After the exercising, Madame has organized a lunch by the pool. Burnett announces that she has a friend who's stopping by. Madame is upset.
I would be too.
But it's a double standard because Burnett says when she organized the Soweto trip last episode, I believe it was,
Hmm.
Madame showed up with her friend Athena, dressed down in Gucci,
Hmm.
and never told her she was bringing a friend.
That's fair. I mean, before Burnett brought that up, I was like, that's kind of rude. But then
Mm.
Madame did the same thing, like, well, pop meat kettle. So at this
Yes.
point,
But at least Athena kept quiet. When Burnett's friend showed up with a
a whole
whole
baby.
baby and a whole gallon of sanitizer, expecting everyone at the table to sanitize themselves around her baby, who was it who said, who told her I wanted to hold that baby?
That was hilarious. That was so funny. I'm like, I was with whoever said that though. I'm like,
But
am I trying to
Madame
hold the
was not
baby?
having it.
No.
Madame was at the top of the table and said, "Why are you here?" Like, no, she's not on the guest list.
Right. My favorite. Okay, here's my favorite line though. It's not about your baby. It's about my party. That was my favorite line. I hollered when I heard that. I was like, Madame. That was. Oh, I think I laughed until I almost cried because it was just too funny. Because the way
That
she said it.
that party was epic, and it wasn't for any of the decor, anything like that. It was everything that came out of Madame's mouth. Everything. If
That
that
was too
girl
funny.
had just rolled her stroller in there and sat down off to the side, or just met Burnett in her room because Burnett was leaving early, it wouldn't have
Mhm.
been a problem.
Right.
But her with the sanitizer, and I was just like, why are you bringing a newborn out in the hot sun and to come and sit at a pool party with people you don't know? Like, it didn't sit well with me.
Me neither. I'm with you.
It was handled poorly.
Or very badly.
It was handled poorly, but what
And
are
she
you
needed
gonna
my
do?
my thing is this though. She never apologized.
No.
If she had just said like, you know what, my apologies, Burnett invited me. I thought it was okay. I didn't mean to crash your group get together. Do you mind if I stay for a few moments to visit with my
Mhm,
friends? But she
mhm.
never did that. And if you're, I feel like when you think like that happen, Even though you're invited, it's not your fault. You apologize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You say, "Oh, my apologies. I did not know."
Yeah. And Cristal is jumping in, defending Madame, calling out the rude behavior of Burnett and her friend.
I thought that was hilarious.
She's just so thirsty. Oh my God. Um, but Burnett leaves the luncheon with her friend, and she says that she feels disrespected.
Well, you were disrespected when you brought your friends, so you brought the disrespect on yourself. Next,
Mm-hmm.
next.
I know. But that was the end of the episode. The lunch didn't end on the best of notes, but I think the weekend was done with the best of intentions.
Yes, like no doubt about it. Madame did. I thought Madame did a great job. She handled everything so well. I mean, if Burnett had told Madame, like, "Hey, by the way, my apologies. I should have told you sooner, but I did invite my friend to stop by." And you invited your friend weeks ago.
Yeah, because Cristal called that out. She goes, "Your stories aren't adding up." I was like, "Oh, okay, Cristal.
Hmm.
Maybe you did go to law school for something."
Hmm. And they showed that flashback. I'm like weeks ago. I'm like, you could have been saying,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, Madame, by the way, I invited my friend to stop by. No issues at all. All Madame cares about is you go by the rules of etiquette. That's all she cares about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Etiquette and her money. That's all she cares about.
Well, her form of etiquette,
Yeah, her phone. Yeah,
because she showed up to Burnett's Soweto event carrying a whole extra person that she didn't tell anybody about.
right.
So I think it's when it's convenient for her.
And I think also because she paid for everything, so that she feels like because it seems like when Burnett invited them, obviously Burnett paid for everything. But when I was like, look, I paid for everything, and I
Hmm.
invited you, so therefore, yes, I get to make the rules. I'm not mad at that.
Oh Lord.
But this is a fantastic episode. It's so much
Yeah,
fun.
it was. It was. I love this franchise. I really do, and I look forward to next week's episode because, as usual, there is some brouhaha brewing. And I think there's another argument, which it looks, I think Christelle, as usual, is involved.
Of course,
But
yeah, it's an argument. It's Kristoff.
yeah,
I'm
so
even if I haven't seen it yet, it's gonna be Kristoff. We just gonna put money on that.
that's so
I'm just saying.
sad.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But she does make us want to watch the episode.
She does because she's interesting.
Yeah. She's why we watch The Housewives, to be
Mhm.
honest.
Yeah, because you want to see what she's gonna say next.
Okay, so again, that was um Real Housewives of Johannesburg, season 1, episode 7, Still Water Runs Deep. And if you like the content of this review or of this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.